in Banana Ball, we start the clock. And every game at Loco Beach begins with a wave. So Portland, I need your help creating the biggest wave this stadium has ever seen. Starting right over here on the first base side, I need you guys to get ready, get those hands in the air. Because once this wave starts, that timer is gonna start ticking down. Starting right here in 3, 2, 1, start the wave! Showtime!
Official score tonight, he still does.
Try the deuce. Drake Fontenot says take a one-way trip back to the dugout. One batter, base pitch starter. But that's exactly what Drake Fontenot is. Two-seam fastball and slider, sweeper, whatever you want to call it. They move opposite directions, and it looks like it's fooled Nick Lopez. Tanner Allen's got trick play number 8 on the season and gets it in the hat because why not? 65 hits. Trying to add to that here. He had an explosive round of batting practice this morning. And there's hit number 66. Tanner Allen on top of the world and the BBCL.
About what's going on behind home plate right now.
Jordan Brewer's not distracted. This ball's lofted deep to center field. Indiana Stanley tries to trick play. It's over his head and over the wall. Jordan Brewer, walk-off. Tanner Allen in to score. And in the first inning since the break, the Coconuts pour it on. Oh, Grubb could barely watch.
Oh, Grubb.
Reach to get to it. Sal Jacobo cuts it off up the middle. He goes around the world. His throw to first. Got him. Sal Jacobo. Welcome back to your regularly scheduled programming.
Justin's got some brand new spikes on after the break. Those Jordan 3s.
And he's down on strikes. Making a third strikeout for Drake Fontenot.
200. Going into the open, 272. Has been having a great last month and a half. But Drake Fontenot, man.
Grab a chair. In under 3 minutes, Drake Fontenot goes 3 up, 3 down again. Would never keep that from him. Ashby Vining. This ball is going to keep in the yard. Shallow center field. Indiana Stanley. Tip drill. Oh, he's missed a trick play. Stanley's had a couple of tests in center out of the break. Not able to bring either in. That's a big trick play miss that gets the walk-off run to scoring position. And I need those shoes.
Shout out Trey Jones.
Morgan, line drive. Sonny's there. Throw back to first. Not held on to. But there's one away on a well-struck ball, and now it's all up to Peyton Chatagnier. Deuce is wild. Got him! Backwards K freezes Peyton Chatagnier. And Christian Davis gets himself out of the jam. It stays a 1-0 game now through 2.
Yeah, play that sweet music, man. That is an incredible backwards K.
Time will tell. Third inning underway. First ball in play. Jordan Brewer goes between the legs, and the first baseman has another trick play. And we get to watch that all weekend long and moving forward. Porter into the sky. Tanner Allen camps under it and left. He wants a tip drill. He's got it to himself in the head again. Tanner Allen entered tonight with 7 trick plays. He's already got 2, and we're not through the third inning.
Right there at the very end.
1-2. Do the fans have one in them? Early, they do! Drake Fontenot, in 1:53 seconds, gets through the third in style. And that Loco Beach fan is a part of the family for life.
Man, that ball was smoked. He ain't even got a glove. Barehanded it. Wow.
This comes on when a ball's in play. He gives you the hardest 90, and he's the fastest guy on the team. Oh, wow. Wow.
And how about a double play and then a book it in 1:37 seconds from C. Dizzle. Oh, now, baby.
Base runner is pretty special territory.
Christian Davis did it twice last year.
That's where I was going. Uh-oh. Peyton Chatagnier, little squiver. He goes between the legs, underhand to Brewer. He's got it behind the back. It's a double trick play.
Ball for a spread.
Instead, it's a slow roller to J.D. Urso. He goes around the world, throw across the infield. In time, no! Jordan Brewer's off the bag. I'm honestly surprised the Coconuts aren't bringing the challenge out just based on that angle.
Well, Croc is walking around down there.
Oh gosh, his foot's very much on the bag. That's got to be challenged. It's a good challenge. They're challenging it.
Yeah, I'm with you, AJ. I don't think that one's nearly as close as the last one. He's still in his towels, of course. Tomorrow's probable starter. Yeah, ball's in the glove, foot's on the base. Yeah, pretty obvious.
He's out.
Yeah. So they would need one of those to try and catch up right now. Yeah, we're still looking at this, AJ. I mean, again, I think it's clear-cut evidence. Thank you guys for zooming in back in Savannah in our control room, but that's as clear-cut as it gets, man.
Yeah, he's out. I would be shocked if this isn't overturned. So make it back-to-back challenges. One in favor of Loco Beach, one that doesn't go the Tailgaters' way. That results in 4 trick plays and empty bases for Nick Lopez. Oh no, oh no, oh no. Brett, it's that time of the night. There's a tsunami warning in Portland, Maine. Welcome to a Coconuts headliner, baby. Let's get wet and wild. Water cannons on. Uh-oh! Nick Lopez!
Get up! Yes! Lope! Said I don't care about no tsunami! I'm gonna make it rain! With a solo shot in the top of the 4th to break up the perfect game. Nick Lopez goes yaya. Take the tsunami alert off. Let's see Lope on your screen. That's how the boys in red, white, and blue score their first run of the ball game. Would you tell me pregame Swiatek, no team has given up has scored a run during the tsunami?
First time
has changed.
a team has ever scored during the tsunami inning for the Coconuts. Also, the first hit Drake Fontenot allows today. It's a screamer to right field, and Nick Lopez silences the perfect game bid. Tofflin fends it off into right field. Kyle Martin, the MVP front runner, tips it up, and Sonny's got it in the hat for a double trick play.
Bucket, bucket, Kmart.
Ashby with an extra life. Right back to Jonathan Hughes. He goes around the back and underhands it to his first baseman. That's a double trick play.
Bucket, bucket, Jonathan Hughes, Taylor Justice. Another couple of trick plays on the board. Talking about what you had. Blimey Lime is the way to go with tropical smoothie.
Right field again. Gideon Antle. Oh! It's a manscape and a beauty! Putting it all on the line. Gideon Antle loses his hat but keeps his manlyhood.
I'll tell you the story in a minute.
Well, for now, he's got to take a trip back to the dugout because Drake Fontenot has strikeout number 5. 3 up, 3 down. He's allowed just 1 hit on the day. So the two making the trip to Chicago or so, looking to move off of a big-time Michael Jordan card. Here he's trying to put a move on after drilling this into the alley. It's down in right center. J.D. Urso leads off the bottom of the 5th with a stand-up double. Cruz is in on his feet.
Chip in October. Right here, though, we're a ball away from a 2-1 lead for the Coconuts.
And there it is. Grady Morgan, walk-off ball 4 sprint. J.D. Urso, Cruz is in. And just as quickly as the lead faltered, Loco Beach has it right back. It's a 2-1 ball game. Everyone has smiles on their face. Everyone's laughing. This truly is a family, and these two teams always put on a show.
Slow clap.
Here we go. Backflip. Benson misses outside with a breaking ball. Who throws a breaking ball out of the bat? Blake Benson, undecisive. That's it. Pin drop. Another outside miss. That's where he's been missing out of his tricks tonight. Payoff pitch here between him and Danford. Regular windup. Danford's down on strikes. Blake Benson loses the glove, but secures the half inning. It's 3 up and 3 down. Boy, oh boy, is he filthy.
Better wheels from Peyton.
Eric Gosberg has his first hit back from injury, and it could walk off the inning. Here comes Peyton Chatagnier. Eric Gosberg what's up the 6th. The grade A professional makes it rain and doubles the lead.
singing. We're like, hey, look, he sings. We're going to come up there and sing in color. He's like, yeah, y'all come on, man. And here's the thing. Arndt's not going to tell you, yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I tell you what, there was a little bit of controversy there at second base.
Yeah.
Waddy had a little bit of an argument. A word with him. It's a little interesting storyline to watch out for there.
Tanner Allen, we just heard from him. Slow roller, gets by Lewis. Good recovery. They still got him. What a play at first. Taylor Justice helps his big man on the mound out, number 1. Filomeno, a rock and a fire. Martin pops it up. Ashby Vining, he doesn't see it. J.D. Urso doesn't see it. Oh, good play from the third baseman to reel that in. No one saw that banana ball until the last possible instant, but Kyle Martin's retired on a really good face-off with Joe Filomeno.
Coconuts to get one here in this inning in the gate tag.
Here's a chance. Chatagnier has it. Brewers got it behind the back, and the equalizer point is denied. Swipe left on that tonight.
On the couch watching TV when the weatherman came on my screen. He said, looks like rain today. So I picked up the phone and I called your place. Before a word came out of my mouth, she said, I'm getting ready, I'll be over in an hour. She knows what happens when the tin roof talks. While no love song plays on the radio. Is I'll watch you dance around with your hair hanging down. Some words to a song you didn't know before tonight. And all the lights, they're turned way down low. And I love the way my shirt looks on you, but it won't be on for long. Cause that's what happens when the tin roof talks.
Still post to 0. He's a strike away from doing it. But da-da-da-da-da-da, meatball, da-da-da-da-da-da, throws you back to the dugout. Joe Filomeno, da-da-da-da-da-da-da.
Back in CC, just showing off the aura of the hair.
Vining high, hopper to second. Sunshine goes between the legs. He's got it to Justice, but Gideon Ansel moves to scoring position. Should he score, it's a 4-1 game. And Kyle Martin and Chris Clark, there's a reason they're atop the Banana Ball Championship League standings. Clark's bullpen debut, he's got a strikeout. Grady Morgan went fishing for it in the dirt, couldn't reel it in. C.J. Williams strikes out Todd Porter. 1 up, 1 down for the villain. And he's 2 away. Williams, 2-2 from the stretch. Got him! C.J. Williams, back-to-back punch-ups. 2 up, 2 down. The villain is an out away from a perfect save.
The Texas Tailgaters are invoking the golden batter rule. Now batting in place of Jordan Hussein is the Tailgaters' golden batter. Please welcome Kyle Kmart Martin.
For the 4th time this year, Kyle Martin will be the gold batter against C.J. Williams. 24 of them overall this year, the most in the Banana Ball Championship League. Those previous 3 matchups, Kmart is 2 for 3 with 2 home runs and a pop.
Over 7,000 rising to their feet. The 0-2 is belted to right field.
No, he
Kyle
didn't.
Martin, it's a 3rd homer off of C.J. Williams this season.
Welcome to the auction. When you had to have it, you got it. A late night blue light special at Kmart. And we got ourselves a ball game here in Portland, Maine. Kyle Martin, 23 home runs this year. Now puts him alone at 7th all-time in career home runs in the history of Banana Ball.
Williams still an out away. 1-1. Waddy, line to the left. Tanner Allen's back, and he corrals it. The villain is killing. C.J. Williams closes out the save, and it's a buzzer-to-buzzer 3-2 win for Loco Beach out of the break. After a 2-week hiatus, the Coconuts moved to 22-19 and dropped the Tailgaters to 23-17 behind another C.J. Williams close and greatness from the staff all night long.
Man, let me tell you, I can get used to this Portland, Maine place. There's lighthouses, there's lobster boats, there's good vibrations, and when you're this close to the ocean, you can't help but smile. You know what else makes me smile? The Coconuts. The Tailgaters, two of the league's best, are going toe-to-toe for the final game of this two-game stint right here at Delta Dental Park. It's Will Etheridge and Brett Sanchez, two superstar starters on the mound, and you're not going to want to miss it. Jordan Barth, slow roller to short. Jacobo, double dribble. Brewers got it under the legs. That's a double trick play and a scoreless first for the Nuts. Will Etheridge doesn't need the baby boo. He's got a defense behind him that can play it well. Is Grubb a modern-day dinosaur? Ooh. Ben Parker's a modern-day Superman. Jordan Hussein goes under the legs. He's got him by a half step for a trick play.
Bucket!
With a chance to walk it off. If you missed it, he did last time. Brewer may have just done it again. That ball's fair, and it is a walk-off. Jordan Brewer. Ripper to left. Tanner Allen touches the plate. And just like a night ago, we're going loco, baby. Right off the bat. Had a whole lobster night one, a lobster roll last night. Taylor Justice over Tanner Allen's head. He was playing in and has to pay for it. Justice wants two. The relay is not in time, and it's the third double of the game, second for the Gators. These are empty or full. One of his best traits on the mound. Here, Moon will surely score at least one. Ben Parker sizes it up and brings it in, but it's a sac fly. That advances both runners 90 feet and gives the Tailgaters their first run of the day.
And all the tailgaters want to dance a little bit. You know the farmer's daughter, right?
What's her name again?
She's an international harvester.
Oh, that's right. First name international, last name harvest. Porter popped up. Frustrated in the box. J.D. Urso calls off Sal Jacobo, tips it to him. That's a double trick play for the left side of the infield.
Need Jose Brother Gonzalez to come up clutch here.
Brother, two-hopper. Jacobo's got it behind second. His throw to first is in time with the trick play. Third trick play for Jacobo today, fifth for his Coconuts, but not collect. You really only need the one, but, I mean, if you want to complete a set, you're going to need more than one box. Gideon Antle looking to complete a little base knock here. He can't. It's grabbed out of the sky, barehanded by Jordan Hussein.
Bare hand bucket.
To start the season, that was when he decided to stop taking a step. Notice he just keeps that same base throughout the entirety of his plate appearance. Here it nearly saws the head off Brett Sanchez, but instead it functions for some tricks for the Gators.
Yeah, another couple of buckets and Sanchez is okay regardless.
Eric Osberg down on strikes.
Thank you, Brett Sanchez. He punches out the hardest down in the league. Didn't look too hard right there. As the Tailgaters and the Coconuts have tied this ball game up. Here for the Coconuts is a double play.
Instead, Martin's got it through the right side of the infield. It's a steamroller. Oh, Mick wants to test Gideon's arm. The throw, not in time. It's the right decision. Signal them in to score. Kyle Martin moves up a station. RBI single for Kmart. He adds to his luxurious season.
Blue light specials.
Get any easier here. Barth line driving to left. Tanner Allen moves 2 steps back. He's got it. There won't be a play at the plate. Throw in kind of slipped on him, but regardless, it's a sac fly that scores Nick Lopez and makes it a 2-run third for the 1-0. Right back to the section that had it last night, and that's why you brought a glove. Near identical placement to the fan-caught foul ball that ended the top of the third last night. Do you get deja vu?
CPL Banana, teammate with him. What has it been like to see the offensive success he's had this year?
Dude, that guy works so unbelievably hard. Like, it makes me so happy to see him doing well. I mean, he's another one of those guys, man, that you just want to see nothing but success.
Wow, the defense faltering a bit. Sorry, Andy, go on.
No, you're good. Out of anybody, so like sometimes he'll just be looking for that base hit up the middle. You never know.
Oh.
Sometimes you can just steal one.
Here comes Pumps, and he does steal one.
All right.
Third innings tied at 2 apiece. Ben Parker ended up at third after his knock.
I'm telling the boys, don't catch anything regular. We're going to craft. Oh. Sonny's making that
Sonny, tip drill. Oh, he's continuing to tip it.
No, what are you doing, Sonny?
Oh, no,
and then just tips it away.
Tanner Allen wants home. Play at the plate, got him in time. It's a mistake on the bases and a mistake defensively that gets the Tailgaters out of the third.
All right. Hey, that worked out.
Well, I tell you what, Andy, that's interesting. We watched the inning, 1-1 ball game. Now he's catching stray lumber.
Jacobo, chance to right the wrongs. He goes between the legs. Brewer does too. Flexible first baseman, continuing to reinvent the position. Slow roller, Jacobo at second just flips to Peyton Chatagnier, and Will Etheridge puts a stamp and mails off a scoreless top of the fourth.
It's me, you, and God, but we'll get it right one of these days for you.
Antle over to short. Hussein between the legs. Gets the trick play over to Taylor Justice. Well, John Cena's always with us. You just can't see him.
Book it.
Without fail, you come back with news. I'm just glad it's good news this time. 0-1. Vining, hard hit into center. Back Indiana, Stanley's jersey showing. He looks up and it's over the wall. Ashby Vining, 5th homer of the year. Walks off the 4th inning and gives the Nuts the 2-1 advantage. Sayonara banana ball. Went on a one-way flight to the batter's eye, and it's never coming back. The face of the beach continues to punish. Another day, another Ashby Vining walk-off. See if he gets a chance to here. He does. Puts it on the carpet. Peyton Chatagnier goes between the legs. Brewer's got it behind the back. It's a double trick play from 4-3. Oh, right back up the middle. It's an RBI single with a bat flip for Jordan Barth. Back-to-back reach. No, they don't, but it is still an RBI single. That brings it in a row. But even a broken clock is right twice a day. Indiana Stanley. Puts that one into himself. He's out.
What?
That was a ball in play that hit his foot. And he is called out by the crew chief, Jake Moore. So that's it for the top of the 5th inning.
Yeah, I think there's going to be a conversation that's had here. Well, it clearly hits him in the box. It did not hit him outside of the box. That's a foul ball. We should be continuing that at bat.
Running for third. Especially with a powerful bat like Brett Carson up there. Power launches it into the sky. Here's a trick play. Try. Make it 2 of them.
Book it! Booked it! Waddy!
Ben Parker lined in the left. Caden Bowler's in to tie the inning. Peyton Chatagnier is not getting the stop at third. They're going to send him. Jordan Hussein's arm being tested. The throw is wide, and Ben Parker walks off the 5th. 1 run is not enough against these Coconuts. Well,
absolutely, especially in these 2-game series. We got to take care of business, and that's not going to help.
Oh, that's off the wall for Travis Munoz. He's hustling the second.
We got him. He tried to swim it.
Yeah, Tanner Allen, Peyton Chatagnier.
clearly studying us and, very flattering. We play a very awesome style of baseball, and I think they're agreeing with the way they're starting to transition. Uh-oh.
Double trick play. Tanner Allen, Sal Giacomo. Well-stroked ball into center. Indiana Stanley's got ground to cover. It's over his head and off the base of the wall. Tanner Allen is going to have to get moving because Mark Krotko wants him to score. Jordan Hussein's throw-in is tailing in the perfect direction, and for the second time tonight, the Tailgaters catch Tanner Allen en route to home plate.
How about that, 5?
Represent the inning-winning run. It's up to Antle to get him moving. He may have just done it. Hit in the left, but a sliding grab from Zach Watson closes out a scoreless 6th inning.
And that's why defense means so much. You've seen it right there.
Behind that guy in the bucket hat. Zach Smith issues a ball 4 sprint. Had some words for Jake Moore behind the plate after, but regardless, it's a 2-base ball 4 sprint that scores Jordan Hussein.
Got to do that with a runner on third.
Zach Smith gets Kyle Martin on strikes. It's the first punch out of the night for the Loco Beach pitching staff. Zach Smith looking to make it back-to-back strikeouts. Can't, but J.D. Urso's got it at third. They want another trick play. Why not? J.D. Urso adds an 18th trick play to the Coconuts tally.
And they are now.
Pining continuing to hit the ball well. After the first one went foul, he's leaving no doubt here. Finds the right center alley, and it's a leadoff double for the face of the beach, who says, you hear that? You hear that? That's what I do. Yes! Osper, high fly ball into left field. Watson is underneath it and brings it in, but that'll do the job. Ashby Vining's in to score, and the inning is tied on an Eric Osberg sac fly to left. 3-1. Chatagnier, well hit ball. That's over Zach Watson's head and off the green monster. Peyton Chatagnier is turning it on here in Game 2 of Portland, Maine. 2 for 2. Inning-winning run in scoring position. Said, I'm not swinging. Not in this spot. He's going to make Fletcher find the zone. He can't, and that's exactly why. Peyton Chatagnier is going to cruise in to score, and dual threat. Brett has walked off the 7th inning against his former team. Peyton Chatagnier, cartwheel into a gainer, into a 4th point. Making a 4-1 ball game as we head to the 8th, but first we take a pit stop at a crab raid.
Yes.
Missed our booth by an arm's length.
The good Lord looks out.
Instead, it's another line drive into left field. This will score Stanley with ease. Travis Moon has his 2nd hit of the day. This time it is a double.
3rd hit of the day. He's got a single, 2 singles, and a double now. I was bamboozled by that as well.
Giacomo. Does he have a 7th trick play? He does. So Sal Giacomo is 2 trick plays away from tying Jonathan Sunshine Luter.
There you go.
Here comes the 1-2. Meatball, Cage slap the stomach, Joe Filomeno, meatball. All right, so he gives up a run, but gets the last laugh, and we get a look at the shirtless man covered in marinara. Show up in the stat sheet, but are huge in the outcome of the contest. Here, Brewer hits it into shallow center. That drops down. Bases are loaded with 3 straight singles off of Brett Allen.
We got 8.5 minutes left and 1 out in the bottom of the 8th. We're going to be fine.
Antle high hopper to third. Big time double play.
Look at that! Jordan Martin taps the bag, and then Taj Porter taps TA. As finally, the Texas Tailgaters have won their 1st inning since the 1st. And it's 4-2 going to the 9th.
The Texas Tailgaters are invoking the golden batter rule. Now batting in place of Jordan Hussein is the Tailgaters golden batter. Please welcome Kyle K-Mart Martin.
Turfs off, socks off, roads off. Anything to start a rally here in the night. Is Kyle Martin making his 25th goal
Coconuts 3 outs away from their first ever sweep of the Tailgaters. Make it 2 outs away. The villain sends Kyle Martin back to the dugout empty-handed after he homered off Williams last night. The game has been dominated by the Coconuts. And they're an out away. Back-to-back batters face. Back-to-back punch-outs for the villain. Can it be back-to-back buzzer-to-buzzer wins against the Tailgaters out of the break? Williams a pitch away from doing it. 7,000 rising to their feet. And C.J. Williams strikes out the side in order. Put it in the left-hand column. For the first time in franchise history, the Coconuts sweep the Texas Tailgaters. They moved to 6-3 against Texas on the year. They can't lose the season series against the league's best. They can't. There's only 3 games left between these two teams this season, and the Coconuts have already won 6 of them. C.J. Williams now stand alone, top of the league, 15 saves. He's in a conversation of his own. The villain strikes out the likely MVP. Then he gets Zach Watson looking, and he closes it out against Nick Lopez to get the boys grooving.